Good morning. Negligence may have led to the deaths of migrants whose boat sank after waiting 10 hours for help off the Canary Islands, so a lawsuit has alleged. Prosecutors in Gran Canaria say crimes including failure to provide assistance may have been committed. 36 people drowned whilst attempting to reach the islands in an inflatable boat back in June. Several recent incidents have put Europe's response to migration under fresh scrutiny. Spanish rescue officials were forced to defend their lack of action after it was reported that a Spanish search and rescue ship was only about an hour away from the dinghy. The ship didn't help them because the rescue operation had been taken over by Moroccan officials, so the Reuters news agency reported at the time. A patrol boat was dispatched, but it arrived 10 hours after the migrants' dinghy was first spotted by a Spanish rescue plane. The boat sank around 160 kilometres southeast of Gran Canaria on June the 21st, and 24 survivors were picked up by the Moroccan boat. Spain's Coastal Rescue Service said the sinking happened in waters monitored by both Spain and Morocco, and they did not know the vessel's occupants were in danger. Meanwhile, the Coast Guard has temporarily suspended a search for 3 migrant boats reported lost off the Canary Islands yesterday after poor weather prevented a plane from being deployed to the area. Meteorological conditions are currently unfavourable to carry out a search with aircraft, a Coast Guard spokeswoman said, without giving further details. The situation will be reassessed to see if an aeroplane can be deployed, she added. But authorities in Senegal have disputed reports that 300 people on 3 migrant boats disappeared last week as unfounded, and said hundreds have been rescued in Moroccan territorial waters. But the migrant group that originally reported the missing boats, Walking Borders, said it believed those on the 3 boats were still missing. Walking Borders on Sunday said 2 boats, one carrying 65 people and the other were between 50 and 60 on board, had been missing for 15 days since they left Senegal. But Senegal's foreign ministry cast doubt on what it described as the publication on social networks of reports of the disappearance at sea of at least 300 Senegalese migrants who left for the Canary Islands. The checks carried out show that this information is completely unfounded, the ministry said in a statement. And 3 UN agencies yesterday warned that an ongoing rise in avian flu outbreaks globally raised concerns that the virus might adapt to infect humans more easily, and urged countries to strengthen disease surveillance and improve hygiene at poultry farms. Earlier this year, a new H5N1 strain of bird flu that is highly contagious amongst wild birds explosively spread to new geographical regions, infecting and killing a variety of mammal species and raising fears of a pandemic amongst humans. However, only about half a dozen cases in people who have had close contact with infected birds have been reported to the World Health Organization, and most of those have been mild. Around 10 countries have reported cases of avian flu outbreaks in both land and sea mammals since 2022, including farmed mink here in Spain, seals in the United States, and sea lions in Peru and Chile. That's the latest from TRE. I'm Bob James.